welcome back. So today we're doing a full face of first impressions. I love these types of videos. I think they're so fun to do. I have a ton of brand new stuff, and then I have a few things that aren't super new, but they're just new to me. I haven't tried them yet. I already have my eyebrows filled in because I didn't have a new eyebrow pencil. I feel like no brands ever really come out with new eyebrow pencils. So I'm just gonna get right into this video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use this new Kevyn Aucoin, the Neo Elixir Weightless Beauty Oil. This is super pretty. I love the packaging, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but there's little sparkles in the thicker pink part right here, and it just looks really pretty. So I'm going to shake this up. It says you can use this to prime your face, moisturize it, and highlight, kind of like the Farsali drops. Oh no, it just broke. I don't know what I just did. Well, we're off to a good start. This time I'm going to squeeze it first and then twist it up. Let's put 3 drops on because I don't want to get too carried away. Pat this in. Oh, it smells really strong. I'm gonna let this soak in for a few minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, I just let that soak into the skin for about 15 minutes and it looks really pretty. It gave me a really natural highlight to my face, so I think it looks really pretty. I love using oils before I do my makeup just because I do get some dry patches over my acne a lot, and it just really seems to help and makes the foundation look a lot better over really hydrated skin. So far I'm really liking this, and I love like the glow that it gave to my cheeks. I'm using the new Benefit Porefessional Pearl Primer. I just have the mini version because I didn't know if I was gonna like this, so I didn't want to spend the money to get the full size. It says it's oil-free, lightweight, silky, and soft pink. And it says it's a soft radiance face primer to minimize the look of pores. I'm gonna use about that much. It's definitely smoothing out the skin. It has the same exact texture as the original Porefessional. Oh, it definitely is lighter though. I was almost expecting this to kind of have a little bit of a pearl finish just because that's what it's called, but it actually looks really matte. It's more just the color that is different. Like, look at how pink that made my face. The texture is nice. It definitely filled in my pores. I think my cheeks look really soft. It made me look really matte. I had a lot of like a glow going on before, and it just completely took that away. I guess we'll see once I put foundation on and see if that does make me look more radiant, but right now I feel like I just look really pale. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I don't remember how much this costed, but I know that it was affordable. I got it at Walmart, and this has really, if I could get it off, really nice packaging for being such an affordable foundation. It feels really heavy, the glass feels really nice, and it just looks really pretty. I have the shade Nude L3, and it basically just says that it's all day wear luminous makeup. Okay, so let's start off with like 1.5 pumps, and it doesn't say anywhere on the bottle if it's supposed to be full coverage, medium coverage, or anything like that. Ooh, it looks really pretty so far though. Doesn't look full coverage. I would definitely say medium so far because I can still see my acne. But it's spreading really, really easily. There's no tug. Okay, I love the finish of this. It has a really nice, not super dewy, but it definitely is luminous finish on the face, and it looks really, really pretty. Matches my body pretty good, although it is a little bit too light, but that's fine. So it's definitely a medium coverage. I'm gonna build it up a little bit over the areas that I think I need a little bit more coverage to see how this wants to build up on my skin. Wow, I can't get over how pretty this looks on the skin. It just looks so healthy. If you guys want me to do a full dedicated video to this foundation, I can definitely do that. I have so many foundations that you guys want me to try out because I do have really oily skin. I am going to check in a few hours after I film this video though and show you guys how everything's working on my face. But I can still definitely do a dedicated video with this and doing like my normal routine. Okay, anyways, moving on. I have 2 concealers that I wanted to try, but I think I might just go with one. I have the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, which I've been seeing everywhere. I'm super excited I finally have it though, but look at how light it is. That's why I'm a little bit nervous to use this because I ordered it online and I did not realize, ooh, it's gonna be light. And then the other one I have is by COVERGIRL. This is the Vitalist Healthy Glow Concealer. So this will be a backup because it is like a shade darker than that. This is a creamy, lightweight, full coverage concealer with a matte finish. It was $6 and I have the shade Light 10. So, ooh, wow, that's super light. So I'm just highlighting the center of my face. This is what I always do with all my concealers. And we'll blend this out. Blends out super, super nicely. Oh my gosh, I love this finish though. Yeah, this is blending out really, really easily, especially for a matte concealer. I'm surprised that there's no tug to it. So that's awesome. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm so happy right now because usually when I do full face of first impressions videos, I am disappointed within like 5 minutes. So I'm super happy right now. Okay, so I wouldn't say this is as full coverage as Tarte Shape Tape, but this is definitely full coverage now that I'm blending it out underneath my eyes, and it feels so lightweight too. Okay, so far, I love this concealer. I'm super happy with it. Love the foundation. Let's move on to setting powder. I only have one setting powder because I didn't have anything new. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. I'm not the biggest fan of using super white translucent powders like this. Sometimes super white powders like this can have a flashback in photography. I'm going to set my under eyes first because it does look like they're starting to crease. About that much of my beauty blender. This is how I set my under eyes every single day. Just press that in. Okay, this looks super matte, but it doesn't look really dry. It actually looks really pretty underneath my eyes. But my face is definitely starting to get a lot whiter than my body. By the way, this foundation isn't creasing in my smile line right here or in my chin line, so that's awesome. And it looks really nice on the sides of my nose too. It doesn't look cakey at all. And since I already pressed the powder in where I get oily, so mainly my T-zone, I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and then pick up a little bit more and then just sweep this across the rest of my face. So far, everything is working really good together on my face. I don't see any problems so far. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see what my face looks like up close, but I think it looks really good. I will say though that this under eye is starting to crease, even though I did already set it. So that stopped it. We'll see if that will hold up now. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. This is from Kokie. This is a powder and contour palette. This is like an exact dupe of the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. So I'm really excited to try this out. I think I'm gonna be mixing these two shades together. Ooh, it's really pigmented too. I got a lot of kickback from that. Tap off the extra, and this is a Lexi 512 brush. Colors are really pretty and they're not patchy at all. It's going on really easily. I'm actually just gonna try this shade right here alone. Ooh, okay, I like this shade, definitely. I just used this one alone, and I really like that shade. It kind of has a little bit of a red undertone, but it's still cool toned, and it looks really natural. Yeah, it looks really good. A little bit on my hairline. Lately, I've been hating putting stuff on my hairline just because I have all these like little tiny baby hairs, and they're blonde, so you can't even really see them. But I swear, it makes everything I put on my forehead, like my bronzer, contour, even my foundation up there, doesn't blend into my hairline. Like I'll get these lines, usually like right here, and it just looks really patchy. So I've been hating putting stuff up here lately, but this one seems to be working out. I don't really see any patchiness up here. So that is awesome. Okay, so this is what the contour palette looks like. I think it looks really, really good. Super happy with it. Now let's move on to, I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer. Sorry that I'm doing my full face before I do my eyes, but I just have so many fun things that I wanna play with. So I have the new Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzers. This one is in the shade Rich Amber. So this one does look really dark. I'm just gonna start with a little tiny bit and build it up, but the undertone it has looks really nice. It reminds me a lot of Sun Power from MAC, which is one of my favorite bronzers of all time. So I'm just tapping off all the extra so I don't go in too much, and I just picked up a little bit. This is an Anastasia A19, by the way. Ooh, this is a really pretty shade. Okay, that's a really pretty shade. I am loving the kind of red undertone it has. Just make sure you tap off the brush, like the extra product on the brush, because I did go in with a little bit too much over here, and which is a little bit too pigmented, but everywhere else I think it looks really, really good. I have the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Blush. This one is called Rose Cliff. It fades from a shimmery kind of champagne color to a shimmery pink, and then a pretty dark purple. This one is in the shade Sunset. This one I feel like is gonna be my favorite. It looks super pretty and I love coral blushes. And then the last one is in the shade Pink Sand. This one is the lightest one. So I'm gonna swatch these just so you guys can see what they look like. I'll start with the lightest one and we'll go with the lightest shade in here. That's what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's super light. And then we'll go in the middle and then the very bottom of this. Ooh, that bottom one looks really pretty. This one is Rose Cliff. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love that little shimmer it has. We'll do the middle. This one looks like it might be a little bit too pink for me, but if I were to use any part of this, I would be using this like front half. That just looks a little too pink. This one looks really bright, but I just feel like I'm gonna love it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna love this. I already know it. Do the middle. That is bright. Probably won't be using that one. I actually like the middle shades of all of them. I like to lean more towards this side just because I like to have a little bit of sheen in my blush. I'm gonna start with using like this part right here in this shade. Ooh, that's really pigmented. I always want to make sure that you tap off the extra product on the brush because if you go in with all of that extra stuff, it's gonna be way too pigmented. Ooh, this is a really, really pretty shade. It might actually even be a little bit too corally for me, but it's working and I love it. I love the little sheen it has to it. Okay, so I do really like this shade though. I think it looks super pretty. I only have 20 minutes though to finish the rest of this video because I have to go to work. So I need to hurry up. I'm gonna move on to, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to use this too. Dang it, I'm so sad. I wanted to use these blushes in here because they look so pretty. So this one is a bronzer. Then we have all 4 blushes and then the highlighter Sin, which I like this highlighter. This is already in a single pan and that's what it looks like. It's super pretty. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, I'm gonna have to save this for a next video that I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight using the new Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. This is what the highlighter looks like. It's amazing. It's so pretty. It looks like a wave. I've never seen a highlight look blinding in a pan, so I'm super excited to try this. I'm using the Anastasia A23 brush. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Some of my Cupid's bow too. Okay, finally, let's move on to the eyes. Oh my gosh, I only have 15 minutes. So I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat Palette. And I did check to make sure before that these aren't the same shades that are in the original Naked Heat Palette, so it's not gonna be like a repeat. Okay, so this is what the shades look like. These are all of my favorite shades to use, like the same tones that I always like to use. There's 6 shades in here and they all look super pretty. And they're all matte, which is awesome. I love my mattes. I am going to start with this shade right here. This is Hot Spell, and we'll put this right in my crease. It's just a really pretty neutral brown with a little bit of warmth to it, and I really like this shade. Okay, so that shade blends out pretty nice. I mean, I'm not like blown away by it, but it's a really pretty shade. Take a little bit smaller brush. This is an Anastasia A25, and we'll take the shade Wild Thing. Actually, this is a pretty bright shade. It almost looks lighter than that brown shade. Ooh, it looks super pretty in the crease though. I'm just gonna use the same brush and take the shade right below it, and I'm just gonna build up the outer corner. This is a super rusty red, and it is so pretty. Okay, I think these shades together look really pretty. They're all kind of almost like blown out into one shade, but you can still, or I can still at least see the dimension, and I think it looks really, really pretty. I'm actually, since I was gonna do a cut crease today and use a pigment, but I literally have like 10 minutes. I'm gonna use this bright white shade in here. This actually, I thought they were all mattes, but this one looks like it has a little bit of a satin finish to it. I'm gonna put this on my lid, just so it doesn't look like it's all like one color. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this Anastasia brush and then blend the edges out. since I really want to use this. This is the Overshadow the Sex Pots by the BALM in the shade No Money, No Honey. Cute. So I'll put a little bit into the lid. I'm going to spray my brush. This is the L'Oreal Speckle Mist. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I did this. That's my cue. I'm already late for work. I'm sorry I'm not doing like a super fun eye look today, but I mean, if you look at the shades in this, I didn't really have a choice. Otherwise, I would have used some color, but I am super happy with this. Love this. Can't wait to use this more. That's super fun. I'm going to use a little bit of my MAC Nylon right here. Put it in my inner corner because I didn't have an inner corner highlight. Now for my eyeliner. This is a cushion eyeliner. This is by the Essence. I'm super interested in this because it literally is just a cushion, but it's an eyeliner. So it's super cool. I'm just gonna take my brush. This is a Sigma E06. This is my favorite, or E06, sorry, favorite eyeliner brush. I've been using this for so long now, and I don't think I'll ever stop using it. Weird. Not much is getting on the brush. Weird. Okay, I coated the brush all the way. So we'll see. Oh, maybe I didn't. I'm not really getting anything out of this. Oh, but see, now it's like ruining the brush. Yeah, this is not working. Maybe I'm supposed to be using like a specific brush with this, but it didn't come with anything. I am like really digging in here too, and I'm not. Yeah, this isn't working. I'm not gonna be able to use that. That makes me really sad because I love Essence. Everything I've tried from Essence, I've loved so far, but that unfortunately is not working out for me. Maybe I'm just using it wrong, so I will keep on trying that. But now I'm gonna use the CoverGirl eyeliner. This is brand new, haven't tried this yet. This has a really long, oh shoot. It has a super, super long, skinny, precise tip, so it's really easy to be precise with it. Everybody always asks me why I put my hand here. I do this every time I do my eyebrows and my eyeliner. It's because I have really shaky hands, and if I don't do that, I will mess up. So I put my hand here, and then I rest this hand on here, and that's how I'm so steady. It's super weird. I never see anybody else doing it, but I have to. So it's drying down to a really matte finish. I don't see any sort of shine to it, which is nice. It's not the blackest eyeliner I've used, but it is pretty dark. Yeah, I actually really like this tip on here. It's really easy to work with. I love how matte it is. I really like the applicator on here. Oh my gosh, some of the pigment from the eyeshadow dropped on my cheek. That's why I hate doing my face makeup before my eye makeup. Oh no. Okay, for mascara, this is the Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara. I really like this wand so far though. I love big fluffy wands because I don't care about the length of my lashes. I care about the volume because I already have pretty long lashes. I just care about the fullness of them. Okay, wait, I actually really like this wand though. And I love mascaras that aren't watery. That's why I love the Too Faced one so much because it's very creamy and thick. Oh my gosh, I want to put lashes on so bad right now, but I really don't have time. But these, I'm just setting them on my eyes so you guys can see what they look like. But these are the style X-Rated by EUPHORIA by Jazzi. I actually just put my website on public, so you guys can go check it out if you want to. Just like a little sneak peek of what all the lashes look like. I'm literally launching in like a week. I'm so annoyed that I keep having to push it back out farther. I'm so frustrated because I'm all ready to launch. Everything is ready. It's just been the most frustrating things that keep popping up. But yeah, I don't have time to glue these on right now, so this is what they look like. This is X-Rated. I'll leave the link down below to my website. If you guys follow my Instagram, I will be, of course, posting on there when I launch them so you guys don't miss it. Okay, so this is the new CoverGirl Queen Collection Major Shade Liquid Lipsticks. This one is in the shade Q1110 Insider. Haven't used this formula yet. Ooh, that color is super pretty. Okay, I love this shade. I wish I had a lip liner to use. I feel like nothing ever looks complete without lip liner. It feels really moussey too, and I really like that. It doesn't feel really liquidy and matte and drying. It actually feels really hydrating. It isn't super opaque though. I did have to kind of go over it to build the color up. I still could even use a little bit more. So it's not super pigmented and opaque. And I don't have a new setting spray, so I'm just gonna use my Loreal Spackle Mist Spray quick. I don't usually love this for setting my face just because it doesn't make my makeup last any longer, but it does make my face look really pretty and dewy. So I like the way it makes my skin look. It just doesn't really help with the longevity of the makeup. I am so happy. I think I liked every single thing I tried here, except this was the only thing that didn't really work out for me, but I honestly probably was just not using it right, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep working with that. Yeah, I think I loved everything. Every single time I do a full face of first impressions, I hate almost everything. So I'm so happy right now. I love how the makeup turned out. I love how my skin looks. I am going to do a check-in in a few hours to see how the foundation and how the eyeshadow, everything is holding up. So stay tuned for that. I'm so happy with everything. Oh my gosh. I need to go. I'm super late and I'm gonna see you guys in a couple hours when I check back in. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, I just got home from work and it is 6:30. So it's been almost 8 hours. And from a distance, the foundation looks really good still. When I get up close is when I can start to see a little bit of separation going on. There's some separating around here. My chin is separating a little bit. My forehead has a little bit of separation. I'm not too oily. There is definitely some shine coming through, but it's not crazy, especially for being a dewy foundation. It's creasing in my chin line, but not in my smile line. And yeah, I think it looks really good. Even when I'm looking in the mirror just from this far away, I think it looks great. But then when I get up close, I can see all those things going wrong. But this lipstick, I haven't touched it up once and it still looks almost brand new. I really like it, although it was not super pigmented. I had to go over it a few times just to get it to this color, and I still can see through to my natural lip color a little bit, but I still think it's really pretty, and I think it's, I wanna say like $7, so for $7, I think it's doing pretty good. And I ate too and it still didn't come off, so that looks good. I also put my lashes on if you guys didn't notice, so I just popped them on super quick. This is what the Style X-Rated looks like if you guys were interested. I love these ones because they have a really cool V-shaped design to them, so they're really like crisscrossy and I love them. I cannot wait to see you guys wearing these lashes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. One more week. Anyways, the eyeshadow stayed on pretty good. Highlights on pretty good. Everything is still looking just about the same right now, so I'm really impressed with everything I used. And honestly, the foundation, even though it is starting to separate and kind of transfer off a little bit, it honestly is just such a minor problem compared to what I'm used to seeing with foundations. So I feel like since it's not that bad, I could easily fix this with using my normal routine, like my regular primer, setting powder, and all that kind of stuff. So I am definitely gonna try this again and let you guys know. But yeah, this foundation, I think it looks really good on my skin. Up until like 2 hours ago, then it started going downhill. Before that, it looked really good. So I'm still just mind blown that I liked almost everything because this seriously never happened. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.